We are live.
All right. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday and welcome to Washday Live, where we cover hairstyles, topics, and concerns that may come up during Wash Day. Now, today we're going to be talking about how to heat style hair that has beaded hair extensions or any kind of extensions. But before we get into that, I wanted to take an opportunity to invite you into the Stacy Cicerone community where I deliver weekly value straight to your inbox. You could do so by clicking the link in my bio to download the app. Now, in this app, you'll not only be receiving emails, but you'll be able to shop the shop. So everything that I talk about in Wash Day Essentials is located in the shop. You'll also be able to book services if you're interested in getting your hair done. And also, you'll be the first to know about any events and purchase tickets to any events. And that happens all inside the app. Secondly, I wanted to take an opportunity to give you a free gift, a free exclusive download, my ebook called Five Things You Must Know Before Working with Highly Textured Hair. I think this is such a great piece of work, okay, for you to not only get to know things like hair type and things like that, but also just to get an understanding on a deeper level of really what it takes to work with highly textured hair. You can download that ebook for free by clicking the link in my bio. So join the community, download the ebook straight to your inbox by clicking the link in the bio. So, also before we get started, I want you to share this live. Share. Whether you are a hairstylist, you have a hairstylist best friend, family member, or you're just curious to know about extensions in natural hair, this is going to be a good one because literally what I'm doing today, I have never done before, not even for myself. So this is just a process of discovery, and I'm just excited and kind of nervous to see what the results are. So go ahead and share this live. And if you're ready, type ready in the chat or heart it up so I know that you are rocking right along with me. All right, so let's jump right into it. Today we're going to be talking about how to heat style natural hair that has extensions. Now I have to give you a little bit of a backstory. I am familiar. I'm not new to extensions. I've been doing sewing extensions. I've been doing tracks. I've been doing bonded tracks. I've been doing hair for a long time. However, in that era of which I was doing weaves, extensions, tracks, and bonded in tracks, 95% of my clientele had a relaxer. Okay, so the hair blended better. It was more of an ease to dry it, to style it. It wasn't a big rocket science really to understand how to work with the different textures because the relaxed hair oftentimes assimilated the texture of the extensions. And people who had curly hair would just get curly extensions. So there was no big mystery there. We were either doing it for length, for texture, and things like that. But now, since I started getting more into natural hair and natural hair education, I haven't done much extensions at all, and I kind of shied away from it because I thought to myself, how are we possibly going to be able to blend somebody with highly textured hair, tightly coiled hair, very curly hair? How are we ever going to be able to blend that with the extensions safely? Not how can we blend it? Because, honey, I've seen all the videos of how you guys blend it with the wax, with the flat irons, with the hairspray, with the and everything. So yes, I understand it can be blended, but can it be blended safely? That has always been in the back of my mind when thinking about adding hair extensions to curly or natural hair. So today, I'm kind of satisfying my own curiosity. And I said to myself, if I want to know how to take care of or style natural hair with extensions, I'm sure my hairstylist friends are definitely going to relate or be just as curious. So if you're curious, type curious in the chat so I know that you also have been wondering, how do people with curly hair wear straight extensions? I cannot be the only one. And how can they do it safely? because we're talking about a straight or wavy texture with the extensions with somebody with a type 4, 4C hair. Is it going to be able to be done, right? Not like a full head sew in. We're talking about the natural hair, then a row of the extensions, then natural hair, then a row of extensions, okay? So just a little bit of a background. I did also try something new. Everything is new. That's what I'm saying. This is unprecedented. All right. So I've had this new fascination and curiosity with hair extensions, specifically tape-ins, beaded hair extensions, and all of those cool advanced techniques when it comes to hair extensions. I even did a post on my Instagram page a couple of weeks ago asking you guys, like when I ask a question on my Instagram page, it's because I actually really, really want to know the answer. So I'm tapping into my community because I know that I have experts out here in the internet world and that actually know about hair extensions. Okay, so what was coming up? Some brands came up, but anyway, I've been fascinated with learning about hair extensions, and specifically tape in and micro beads. So after looking into various certification courses that have piqued my interest, I also went to YouTube University and watched a whole lot of videos and started experimenting with my built-in model right here, Samia. So I did 4 rows of beaded extensions, and so the whole thing is just long story short, long story shorter, long story shorter, is that for my own curiosity, I had to see how this straight Brazilian hair, okay, is going to blend in to her tightly coiled type 4 Afro hair. I just had to see it for myself. And can we do that in the healthiest way, right? Because what you also may or may not know is that there may be some friction happening between the tracks. And that's also something that could be unhealthy. So today what we did was we actually replaced the hair. We had some just generic pack hair in there, and it just wasn't doing the trick. So we upgraded to Brazilian hair, Remy hair, and which is a better texture. And that's another thing, guys. Help me out because I'm just jumping back into this hair extension thing. What companies are you using for your Indian hair, Brazilian hair? Let me know in the chat, DM me, comments, whatever. I'll take it because I'm back learning again, and I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm so excited. So that's what we did. We did 4 rows of the beaded extensions using the Brazilian hair, and I shampooed her hair with Shampoo for Moisture and Control and the Intense Conditioner by Orbe. I must say that this time we've been using the Run Through Detangling shampoo with the deep treatment mask, and that has been amazing with hydrating her hair, strengthening her hair. But something about going back to that OG Shampoo for Moisture and Control and Intense Conditioner, the hair was just like butter. It was so easy to detangle. It was so manageable, and I needed that. I needed that for today's live. And lastly, I was quite ambitious to say that I wanted to start this live at 3:00, and here we are almost at 4, getting ready to start this live because a lot of you have questions about timing in regards to styling natural hair. What's a good amount of time? Even me, I underestimated the time because we had to replace the tracks. We had to shampoo her hair thoroughly, condition it, detangle it. These things take time. So we'll talk a little bit about that today. All right. So I already detangled her hair. Okay, and I use a little bit of the Orbe Straightaway Smoothing Blowout Cream. Now, I want to say we're going to do a whole updated silk press routine. I want to get you guys ready for the fall. Here in the Northeast, we're transitioning from summer to fall, and in the fall is when the natural girlies a lot, not everyone, like to transition to more blown out looks, straighter looks, because they last longer, less humidity and heat and things like that. I did try a lot of combinations with this straightaway, but I must say, straightaway, the OG straightaway by itself hits every single time. Okay? All right, so let's get into it. But here's, I think, where the challenge is going to be managing multiple textures. So I'm doing this for the first time with you guys right here on the live. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the chat. I will be more than happy to answer them. But here, this is what we're doing. We're literally managing two different textures. All right. So what I would do is literally just kind of take my time going through each section and making sure that the hair is protected. I already added the straightaway to the bulk of her natural hair that's out. So now I'm just going to add a small amount. I really don't want to overdo it. A little bit goes a long way. And I'm going to try my best not to get it so much on the hair extensions. I know we want to keep the hair extensions healthy as well, so that they last a long time, but I'm more concerned with, we can buy another pack of hair, baby, but this hair, we can't get another pack of her natural hair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more concerned with protecting her natural hair. All right, so what I'm going to do now is just first start out by, actually, I'm going to undo this section too.
Turn around.
What I'm going to do is just start out with that bottom row that is exposed. And I have the videos to add to the stream. I mean, it could still be done if you feel I'm a little crafty there, Kiara. All right. So what I'm going to do here is first start by smoothing out her natural section. Then I'm going to go into the section with the extensions. But I don't know if you can see the beads, but we'll show it after. All right. The blow dryer for me.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions so far?
Nope.
If you guys are interested in what's going on here today, go ahead and heart it up.
Thank you.
I think also the key here too, as I'm going through the sections, is that while after I detangled her hair, Kiara did her makeup, so we had a good 20 to 30 minutes of her hair naturally drying. And I think that makes a big difference, because going into this hair soaking wet, it just takes way more time and way more energy. So I was able to just roughly go through that section very quickly. All right, so now I'm just going to bring down the section with the hair extensions, and I'm going to go row by row. So if you're interested in a detailed tutorial, honey, you are in the right place. No cuts, no edits. You get to see in real time. And there's still a little bit of, and that's the thing with the beaded extensions, her natural hair is coming through the beads as well. Okay, so we want to make sure that we get that dry. It can't be damp, because any bit of dampness is going to cause it to be puffy. I'm just trying to make sure also that the base of the extensions are dried properly. just going to go ahead and grind down the next row. You know what? The title that you put on the washday live, it shows. It doesn't show heat sign. I need to know that for the next time. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. This is a real transformation. What is so funny, Joe?
No, the way she said it's a real transformation. Like she
Anybody's ever wondering how it's done, man? Like you're missing out on a real gem right here. Look at this, it's happening right in front of your eyes. No camera tricks. Be careful with that little spoon. Be careful.
Want me to open the door?
Hmm?
Want me to open the door?
I'll do it. Maybe it's a, I don't know, maybe not. I think it's okay so far. What do you think?
Yeah.
There we go. And this is just with the blow dry so far, right? What I'm going to try to do with this section though is hit it with the blow dryer underneath the track as well to see, I don't know, just out of, again, curiosity, if that's going to make a difference with the smoothness. Maybe we can probably put the before pictures in the carousel to like get the. I wish I was able to show now. I forgot. I'm not forgot. Dr. Raymond. I'll never forget. Now I understand what my colleague was saying. She said sometimes they triple and quadruple the rows. Does that make sense now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could do 4 rows, but if each row has like 4 chalks on it,
Yeah.
I wonder how she gets it flat though. You know? Imagine this is 2. I doubled them.
Yeah.
So can you imagine 4?
What? I mean, yeah. What type of hair does she usually do? Fine?
Huh?
Does she usually do fine hair though? Oh.
I gotta find out. don't even know what to say. I mean, we are working on blending, safely blending um, this tightly coiled hair with the loosely textured extensions. Are we able to safely heat style hair with extensions? That's what we're looking to find out. That's a big difference, you know? And unfortunately, there are people that walk around and not trying to blend it at all. That leave out. Here's how we can do it. Here's how we can do it. Does this make sense, you know? As I'm blow drying each section, I'm like, does this make sense? Is it better to just braid down the whole thing and just have very minimal hair out? Well, that's what we'll be tracking over the next couple of weeks. So we'll be tracking all of the results and the progress for those of you who are tuning in. Because at the end of the day, I'm about healthy hair. And if the technique is not going to keep the hair healthy, I don't want to do it. And with the taping, you can't even put the heat directly on the tape without it sliding out. So how can you how can you then get the natural hair straight without touching the taping in a safe way? Because I'm sure you can get the everything I have to kind of emphasize in a healthy, safe way. this section is natural. Oh, this one still has a little blend. I'll add that to the front piece. Okay, this will be quick and easy.
Yes, this blessed Stacy definitely agreed. Yes, this blessed Stacy definitely. Can you read the comment? That was.
Someone said, let's be left hand Stacy. That's agree with my head. Somebody, yes. You know who it is? Yes, that's Miss Shan. That's Shanny. I'm so used to multitasking and I don't have to do that. You can hold the blow dryer in the meanwhile while I do that. I was literally going to take out the braid, hold the blow dryer, part it. Yeah, on a regular day. Not today.
Not today.
How's it looking, Kiara?
Good.
I think what I'm going to do is, after I finish blow drying it, I'm going to flat iron the front and then come back with the finished look.
Ooh, okay.
I'm like, am I still in? That would defeat the whole purpose.
Hmm?
Oh, there you are. I'm allowing it. Let's do, when I take that side down, we could do like
Before?
a mini, not before and after, but side by side.
Before and after.
Huh?
Or before and after. You could put a line through her face.
No. I mean, if I could, don't threaten me now. If I could, I would. That sounds like a very good idea, actually. So now we are winding down to the last sections. And you can kind of see the difference, how everything is coming along. I'm actually learning a lot with every single section that I dry. My preferences, what I would do differently. If a lot of thoughts are going through my mind. So, can this work? The question of the day.
Wait. Take it down and step away.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Get back to work.
Back to work.
It was so much further on Instagram. What? It was so much further on Instagram. Wasn't it?
Not the same.
The same? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you mean zoomed in versus zoomed
Yeah, I
out?
feel like this is a little more zoomed in. I don't know.
Might be the size of it. Because if you look at what's showing,
It is, everything is showing. Yeah.
and I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
This week is going to be the true test to see if this is something that can last in a healthy way. You already had some questions for Selena, right?
I did. I'll wait till the blow dryer stops.
She says, I want a clear answer. Okay. You swear to tell the truth, Coach? I do.
How often do you brush your hair?
Not often. Probably once a week,
Once a week.
or like this time last time I brushed it was maybe like a week and a half ago. Yeah.
So do you promise to take care of these hair extensions this time?
I do, because I feel like it will last. So I feel more obligated to take care of it.
We are all watching your mom's hard work.
Mm-hmm.
So
I will brush it.
we will brush it. She's got to brush her hair.
Nothing like the whole world tuning in to a promise. I promise.
If not, I'm going to put it in the newsletter. Just so you know.
You have access?
I have control over that. All right, I have control over it. I'll put it in there.
I'll take care of it.
It was real worry in her just now.
I thought you only had access.
That's me, baby. That's me. All your business spread out to thousands of people. Okay.
How we're gonna do this now with the power that I normally do. The flat iron. Maybe I can rest it here. Thank you. Put that here. All right, now I'm adding one more product, which is the Orbe Dry Heat Protection Spray. This is a certified thermal protectant that's going to protect the hair from heating appliances up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit and 232 degrees Celsius. It is a must when you are looking to add any kind of heat to your hair to avoid heat damage. Now, I will say I am going to do an updated soap press video. So I'm going to go through every single product, what it does, more um, details. Today was really all about heat styling natural hair with beaded hair extensions. So we're in the process of doing that. I just finished blow drying her hair. Just kind of learning through the process if this is something that I think is Stacey Sisson approved. At the end of the day, I think that's what it's all about. Is this technique Stacey Sisson approved for natural hair? I think I need one more week with it. So we're just going to kind of monitor the progress over the week, maybe share a few pictures in the stories so you can see how it is coming along. But right now, we're going to jump right into additional thermal styling because blow drying is thermal styling too. On some textures, maybe like a looser wave or curl, you could round brush it and get a nice smooth bouncy finish. But if you want a sleek, shiny finish, the flat iron is going to be the only way to do that with highly textured hair. Okay, or a Marcel iron stove. Some people are still doing that, using that. All right. The dry heat protection spray is so lightweight. It doesn't have any hole to it, so you don't have to worry about it getting crunchy, but you are just going to get like a total thermal protection. And I will say that the straightaway, which is the blowout cream that I use to do the blow dry, it's also a certified thermal protectant. I like to add these protectants on every single stage. So when I'm blow drying, when I'm flat ironing the hair or curling iron, I always have a thermal protectant at every single stage. But if I didn't use the heat protection spray, the hair will still be protected. All right. So in case you missed it, I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron the front just so that we can kind of see where we're going with things and keep you engaged and interested so you don't just see me working on the back of the head the whole time. And then we're gonna come back with the finished look. So definitely check the stories, check my page, because you know how we do with the finished look already. It's a movie, all right? If you have any questions about how to heat style natural hair, drop those comments below. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, we are streaming in 3 different places: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube and you have a question, go ahead and drop it in the comments. It's going to pop up here and we'll be able to see it. And while you're there, subscribe on my YouTube channel. We're blowing up over there, baby.
Woo! Look at that.
I love the sound effects.
Look at that shine.
It's so misleading. When you first see it, you say, how in the world is this going to properly blend?
Hmm.
I like to separate the natural hair from the extensions, at least for one pass. And then I'll do another pass with them together to help to blend them in. So now I'm picking up the extensions and just adding them to this pass. I'm giving my wrist the little flick of the wrist here just to give it a little bit of a bend in front. I'm going to come back to that in just a second. Just want to let that cool off. So half of this section still it's a mix with the natural hair, and with the beaded extensions, the natural hair comes out of the beads under the extensions. So I'm just separating it again for that first pass. And then I'm going to join them together for the second pass. A little more of that heat protection spray. Can never have enough. All right, I think actually I'm not even going to do the front side on the live. I'm going to do these last two panels, and we're going to come back with the finished look if there aren't any questions.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No questions.
just the front half, or the front quarter, not front half. All right, everybody. Just to recap, because this is just going to be redundant, I'm going to be doing the same thing over and over and over. If you're tuning in today or tuning in to the replay, hello, welcome, Wash Day Live, where we talk about topics, hairstyles, and concerns that come up during Wash Day. Today we are talking about heat styling natural hair with beaded hair extensions. I did beaded self-taught extensionist here doing beaded extensions on natural hair. And I just wanted to see if this is a safe process or a safe technique to do on natural hair, considering that we have other techniques like better version of protective styles like wigs or weaves or where the hair is fully covered. So with the beaded extensions, the hair is just kind of integrated. You have one track, then you have the natural hair. Is this something that is safe in the long run? I mean, this is the same for beaded extensions. This is the same for tape, microfusion, I-tip. It's all the same because it's just an integration rather than a full covering of the hair. So over the process of this week, we're just going to kind of monitor it. We have a better quality hair this week to see if that really makes a difference and if this is in fact Stacy Cicerone approved. I did share some techniques on how to maneuver between the two curl patterns because that was the thing I could not figure out in my head. Like, how are we going to preserve the beads, which we have to be very gentle with? How are we going to preserve the tape, which we have to be very gentle with, and still be able to straighten highly textured hair, which needs a little bit of tension and definitely needs the heat. So I learned a lot today. I hope you learned a lot today watching this video. If you need more information, you can download my ebook, 5 Things You Must Know Before Working with Highly Textured Hair. The link for that is in my bio. Also, join the Stacy Cicerone community. That link is in my bio. Download the app to have access to services. Shop the Wash Day Essentials, every product that we talk about here on these lives. And also live events. When we do have events, you'll be the first to know and you'll be able to purchase your tickets there. But until then, if we have no questions, stay tuned for the finished look here on the page in the stories, get a little bit of behind the scenes, and we will see you on the next Wash Day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you have ideas of things you want to see on Wash Day Lives, definitely leave it in the comments or shoot me a DM. All right? Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Ciao.